Yeah. Whew. Hi guys. Let me get this up. Mute. Ah, it's muted. Yay. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. I said I was bored and here you are. Yay. Hi, 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 hi. So I figured I'd come on really quickly before the next awesome admin spotlight interview that I'm doing with Hexen in less than an hour. So this really does have to be a quick one. I know I'm not very good at quick ones, but this has got to be a quickie. Hoot. Aww. Book Lioness, thank you, sweetheart. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while since, you know. Hi, Tyler. Hi, everyone. Thank you. You're too sweet. Yay! I know this is the first time I've been to the flea market in a year, so I was really excited to go this morning. Hello, hello, and Sherry. By the way, I haven't posted yet in my Wish Witches, but I did get them. I'm so excited. These are Chinese. They're good luck coins that you use in your prosperity altars. And this was from the Wish Witches, which I've talked about a couple times. And they are, look at the Chinese prosperity coins. And I use them in my prosperity altars and stuff. So I got a whole bag of them from Sherry. Thank you. Oh. Whole bag minus one. Yes, yes, yes. Aren't they cool? I'm so excited. I'll be posting that in Wish Witches too later to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I have to get started because I look really relaxed. Thank you. I'm kind of hot, to be honest with you. Whew. That one wants to be used. Yes, it does. So yes, this was my first time back to the flea market in a year, so I'm totally excited. And I know I love them too, and they work really good in prosperity altars, by the way, just so you know. I found some really awesome stuff at the flea market, of course. And Bob and Ben and Cassie all went with me, and so of course I pointed out some stuff that was witchy stuff. Cassie and Bob both got cauldrons, and did Ben get, I'm trying to think. I don't even know if Ben got anything, but I of course got some stuff. All right, so I have to show you first. If you saw on my Facebook page, this was one of the first things I found. Look at this awesome 1970s lamp, right? I adore this. It's like glass up here, and she kept saying to me, it works. Well, it's got a really, really old cord. I can tell it was like an actual 70s lamp. And I'm like, well, how do I know it works though? And I think she started out at 20 or something. And I'm like, no way. So I don't even know if it works. And she's like, it works. I'm like, well, how do I know that? She goes, take it in the bathroom. I'm like, no, I'm not going in the flea market bathroom. Not a chance in hell. So I'm like, well, I don't know if it works. So first I started off by going down. I was like, she kept saying, first started out at 20. And I was like, oh, hell no. And then I said 5. And she goes, no, it works. I'm like, well, I don't know that it works. So I'm like, 7. I'll pay you 7. And I think that's what I ended up paying 7, maybe 10. I can't quite remember, but I know that I got a good bargain from her. So, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So that was the first thing. Hide it from Joseph, it's blue, right? That's true. I have to say probably my favorite find. I was so excited. Is I actually found a handmade skin drum with a beater. That is awesome. I'm going to have Peter paint on it. I've already given him a couple ideas of what I want him to paint. And it's got a great sound to it. I really like the low ones. So she wanted, is the price tag still on it? Nope, she must have taken it off. She wanted 20, which is a great flea market bathroom. That's where COVID lives. Exactly. I'm like, hell no, there's no way I'm going into the bathroom. Anyway, she wanted 20, and I got her down to 17 or 18. Stormwater, yay! Definitely go catch some of that. So yes, for 17 or 18 bucks, I totally got like a awesome working drum, and I'm gonna have Peter paint on it, Kernunus, as a matter of fact. So I'll show you all when it's all done, because I'm so psyched. That was a great find. What's next? 20 bucks? I know, right? I'm so bad though. Like I can't pay what they offer. Because it's a flea market, I always have to, and I helped them all get really good deals too. So then I found, which this is so great. So this was Social Awareness, Your Guide to Today's Manners. And this is from 1967, which is hilarious. Barter time, right? On the job social awareness. I just started reading some of it, and I couldn't help but get it because it's so ridiculous now. Getting to know people, it's like how to social awareness in the family, how to be sweeter. But what really sold it for me, like I paid $1, by the way. They wanted 2, I paid 1. What really sold it for me is these handmade postcards. And I didn't read them yet, but they're from 1982. This one is from 1982. And there's another one in here too. From 1982. Dear Mom. So I thought, okay, I have to. Different times. I don't know if that'll work today. Haggling is what flea market is all about. Exactly. All they can do is tell you no. Exactly. You have to try to bargain. Have to. Almost as old as me. So definitely this was a good find. I really liked this one. Then from the same place I got the lamp. Look at this wooden bowl. Isn't that awesome? And it's got, see the little things that hang off the bottom? And when I picked it up, it has, like the bottom has to be glued. It's in perfect shape, but the bottom has to be glued on there. So first she started out, she goes, oh, it's brand new, it's brand new. And I'm like, it's not brand new. But I love it. And she's like, $20, it's brand new. I'm like, oh no, no way. There's no way I'm paying $20. I'm like, I'll give you 10. And she goes, 12. And I'm like, no, thanks. That's okay. And I started walking away. She goes, 10. Okay, 10. 10. 10. 10's good. So I paid $10. And it really is a gorgeous bowl. I love it. So hell yeah. Right? I think they're in a distant suburbs. My grandpa was a master at haggling, right? I would put crystals in that, right? I think it has to have crystals in it. It's like made for that. So, yeah. She was like, okay, 10. 10's good. I'll take 10. Okay, good. I'll pay you 10. So then on the way out, I'll show you, because all 3 of these things came from the same booth. On the way out, I saw this fabric. And it is a whole, like this huge piece of fabric, which totally reminds me of belly dancings. And did I see honey is in here? So totally what I thought of was, oh my gosh, for like a belly dancing costume, which I have a couple of, I have to be honest. But it's this huge thing of fabric. And I'm like, okay, how much do you want for that? And she started out at $7. And I'm like, oh, that's a really good price. But I thought, no, I don't have veil work, right? Look at the ends of it have these, I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. But I'm like, I don't have that in cash left. And I thought, I think I have $5. So I pulled it out and I looked through it. I'm like, I don't have that left. And I looked through it. I'm like, okay, I have $5, but I need $2 for a drink, even though I knew I had my credit card. I'm like, I need $2 for a drink, so I'll give you $3. And she's like, and I'm like, I understand. It's okay. And I turn around. Okay, $3, fine. So I paid $3. Sometimes I almost feel bad because I just am like, okay, that's what I'm willing to pay. And if you don't want me to pay that, that's fine. Try to sell it before, you know, before you leave today. Otherwise, you can bring it back with you. And I have no problem with walking away. So I paid $3. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, right? I know. It really is beautiful. There are times that I'm like, oh, I should have paid more for that, really. But it's okay. I don't feel too bad because, come on. I loved this. So this is a very old Snow White and Red Rose. This is a very old book. I honestly don't even think it's copyrighted. It's so old. But it has gorgeous images in it. And like truly gorgeous images. And he wanted $2. Look at the gnome. See the gnome? He wanted $2. And I paid $1. I'm like, I'll give you $1 for it. Yep, okay, $1. So I love Snow White and Red Rose. I love that story. Anyways, so $1. Love it. I can't help it. It's just the way I do things. Let's see what's next. All right, so then I always keep my eyes out for chime candles because chime candles are all over everywhere. Especially there's a lot of chime candles either for Scandinavian countries have a lot of chime candles. These ones are actually from Sweden, I believe. Swedish angel chimes. And also Jewish candles for their, oh, my brain, for the menorahs, you know. They have Jewish candles a lot. And these ones have been lit. So, and they had $1 on them, but they had been lit. But look at, they have the holly leaves. So they're awesome for Yule. But they have been lit before. Not, I mean, they haven't burned down very much, but they have been lit. And then these ones had not. But so I told her I would pay $1 for both. And so she's fine. She was good with that. And there's a whole thing of candles in both. So literally that is 12, so 24 chime candles for $1. So that was pretty good. Then, to go with them, I got little chime candle holders. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each bag. And I don't know if you can see on there, it says, is that upside down? Here. So she wanted $5. Yeah, they are vintage. And I paid $1 for both bags. I did get Peter grapes Oh, Leanne, good call. I did get Peter grapes. They're in the kitchen already. I'll have to remind me. I'll have to grab them. They're just little plastic, a whole thing of little plastic grapes. But I did get Peter grapes. So yeah, I paid $1 for both bags, which is good. Good. I bought kind of flat pieces of driftwood. I love that one because it has the knot on it. 3 for $1. And I'm going to use those to put scullies on, you know, as their thrones. They like the, who's Peter? Peter's my husband. He has, he's Italian. His whole kitchen, we just moved and he's doing his kitchen in grapes. So I did find grapes for Peter. So 3 for $1. That was a good find. Then I found an old copper cauldron. Very old. He wanted $5. And it has feet on it. Hi, Linda. And at the same place, I found an old incense burner that still has color on it. So these ones are really old, and you can find them a lot, but rarely do they still have the colors. If they still have the colors on it, that means it wasn't used very much, because as you burn them, the colors start to come off. So the fact that this one still has color on it is pretty cool. And he wanted $2 for that. And I paid $5 for both of them put together. So yay! You really need to travel to the West Coast, Jen. Driftwood aplenty here, and for no dollars, right? I know, I'll get there. Wouldn't a nice Bacchus statue or two? Yes! Absolutely, Leanne. Or Dionysus, too. Has grapes all over the place. For sure. So, Copper Cauldron. I bought 2 wooden bracelets that have Chinese writing on it. Hold on, let's see if I can get this tip. There you go. Yep. See, I have no idea what they mean, but they're kind of oldish, and they had Chinese writing on it, and I paid $1 for both. And they were cute. So that was good. I don't want to show that yet. I'm going to save that for close. Well, I don't know. Okay. So I don't know if you saw, Hexen found one of these like a year ago maybe. And we were looking, makes me want to go shopping. We were looking at a specific table, and I want to show the price. These are Scandinavian. They're from Denmark. And they're a specific wedding cup. But they work great for a chalice. And I just love these. They're pewter. And they're, yay! And they're awesome. If you look online, like, I swear, they're like $70, usually $80 online. And can you see? I didn't even barter with that. They wanted $1. I'm like, yep, $1. Deal. You burn incense cones in yours? There you go. You could do that too. They're literally like $70, $80 online. And I paid $1. Right? So I have to say a thank you to Cassie. Because she saw it before I did and picked it up, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, I cannot believe I didn't see that before you. And she was like, I know you've been looking at it. Here, you can have it. And I'm like, thank you so much. She knew, like, she saw Hexen get his, and she gave it to me, like, let me buy it instead of her. So I do have to tip my hat and say thank you to Cassie, who allowed me to steal the find from her, who I mean, I would have gotten to it, but she definitely picked it up first. And so if you know the thrifty shopping rules, if you want something, you got to pick it up first. I got it for $1, right? I'm going to put that down over there. Okay, am I almost done? Yes, I think so. Okay. I miss thrifting, right? I got a buffalo. Yay! And it says $2, and I paid $2 for both that and my little purple bottle. So if you know me at all, and if I can't remember if I posted this, I think I posted this on my Facebook page. I'm kind of a bottle freak. A Canadian souvenir. Yeah, that's true, but I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, so I happen to get buffaloes a lot. Yeah. So I collect buffaloes because Buffalo Bills. I'm kind of a bottle freak, and poor Peter, like when we were moving, I have boxes of just bottles, and he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, how many more bottles do you have?" And I'd pull more out and be like, "Okay, here's another box of bottles." Yeah, so I did get quite a few bottles while we were there, and I paid like $1 a piece, less than $1 a piece. I collect little bottles, especially. I love the little bottles. So that one, and that one, which says root beer on it, and that one. And then I actually was able to stop at a garage sale yesterday. Do you have a Bills shrine in the house? I do. When it's Buffalo Bills season, I definitely have a shrine in the house. You can see though, like on top. Wait, yep. See my little guy way up on top there? I put the unicorn on his helmet. I've got lots of Buffalo Bills stuff like all over the place. I do. So at the garage sale, the only thing I bought at the garage sale, I spent $1.50 at the garage sale, was I found cobalt blue, a jar, and a bottle. And 2 little green bottles. And these cute little knobs, which are brand new. And I like putting cute, like vintage looking knobs on stuff. And shut up about the knobs comments. But yeah, so I paid $1.50 at the garage sale yesterday. And I think, is that it? I think that's it. Yay. Blue bottles are fairly rare, the old ones. Yes. I'm a big fan of knobs. I am too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Hello, hello. Well, it's Joseph. Hi, Joseph. That's what she said. I know. Go ahead. Keep it going. Yes. So, awesome. Completely. It was a great day. Oh, here, Joseph, you missed my lamp. I have to show you my cool 70s lamp because it's awesome. I love my cool 70s lamp. It goes with everything blue. So, yay! I'm so excited. We had just such a good day. Did you guys see? This is Peter's latest painting for Lunasa, which will probably be on sale after Lunasa, but I'm not selling it before Lunasa because this is my painting for my Lunasa altar. It's the god kneeling to the goddess. And I love, see, the goddess has the control of a tornado storm, and the god has control of the volcano over here. That's the latest painting. So, Lunasa is August 1st. So, we're going to start talking about Lunasa very soon in videos. I will be going back to Tarot Tuesday, not this week, but the following week. So I'll be posting about that soon. Thank you. I'm going to start to post some of Peter's paintings now. I've started posting some of them. We just sold one, actually. No problem. Hi, Oracle of Glitter. By the way, you guys, check out Oracle of Glitter's YouTube. I started watching some of your channel. Regardless, I was going to go to bed, and I watched a couple more videos, or some of them, so check out his channel. It's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. I have a crazy birthday this year, Sabbath and a full moon, right? Hi, Bob. Bob was so sweet. Bob and Ben came with me, and then Cassie met us there, and thought you were going to do all the admins before starting Tarot Tuesday. Well, I was going to, except it took me a lot longer to get, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I figured I could do the interviews while I was moving and stuff, and it just didn't work out that way because I was so exhausted. Oh my gosh, you guys, the move just kicked my ass. I'm a lot older than I was before. So I really did not think how exhausting that move was going to be until later. But I'm going to continue. We're still going to continue the admin ones. It just, won't be on Tuesdays. But the admin ones, the admin interviews will continue until we're done with all the admins. For sure, because I'm really loving these admin spotlight interviews. They're really good. So, yay. Yay. You're welcome. So, yes, I have to say, poor Cassie was supposed to meet me here at 6:45. Poor thing. And, of course, if all of you know, they do late Saturday nights lives on Mystic Dragon's Lair. And so I kept saying to her before, are you sure you want to go out that early? I mean, we could probably go a little later. It's not great to go that late, or we could go. And she's like, no, we'll just do one show, and then it won't be that bad. And so, well, the poor thing was not answering her phone this morning. And I felt so bad. I'm like, you know what? It must be, for some reason, meant to be this way, and that's just the way it was supposed to be. So the last message I left her was at 7:30. I left here at 7:30, and she was supposed to be here at 6:45. And I'm like, okay, I'm taking off, honey. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You must have needed the sleep. And she called as soon as I got to Bob and Ben's house. She called. She's like, I can't believe I slept in. But she drove out and met us there. So it was great. We had a great day. We went to Tom Wall's to eat afterwards, which they make their own homemade root beer. It was a great day. It was a great day. It was. So, yes, I'm glad I kept it under half an hour. I'm so excited. So, in a half an hour, we're going to be doing the spotlight interview with Hexen. How's the house coming together? It's getting there. I feel like it's going too slowly because, I have to gasp. I have a job. I have to go to work. I would like to have a month off to get everything settled. In my head, I'm a rich person who can just take a month off and settle everything in my house. But, in real life, that doesn't really happen that way. But it's getting there. Bob and Ben came over, and they helped me with my tarot and oracle shelves, and a little bit of my crystals here. My crystal cabinet is really starting to come along. I'm putting all my display crystals in here. And this is coming along really nicely. So that's getting there. Sherry Bug. Thank you, Sweet Pea. You guys are so good to me. Really. Yeah, it's getting there. It is a whole lot of work. but it's getting there. I will. In the meantime, it's kind of, it's kind of out. And I noticed Peter's playing his game. I hope he can't hear me. He's got his headphones on so that I can do my thing and he can still play his game or do something. That scarf might be an Indian wrap. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. What was I saying? Oh, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of boxes in here that weren't in here until today. And it must be he got sick of around the corner in the kitchen. There was a couple boxes that I knew were mine, but I wasn't ready to pull them all in here yet. Yeah, he was like, okay, I'm done. My kitchen is done, so get it the hell out of my kitchen. I did notice that. I had some boxes today that kind of appeared. I think he's about had it with my boxes. So, yes. I moved February of this year, finally finished putting away the last of the totes. See? I know it. It really... Hey, it'll buy a good soda. Thank you. Every little bit helps, and I do really, truly, I appreciate all of you so much. The hubby is done with your box. All right, he's not done with my box. He's done with my multiple boxes. It will get there. I swear it will get there. And, we'll get there. Slow but sure, we'll get there. All right, guys, I'm going to take a couple minutes. Yes, there's been tons of orb activities. If you guys haven't seen on Mystic Dragon's Lair, The Den, Scott did post a video of some of the orb activity. As soon as we walk out the door, the orbs go freaking nuts. We want to put a camera over by the Scullies to see, like, when we're not there, what the orbs do over by the Scullies. I think that would be really cool. I'm going to take a couple minutes before the interview. The interview is in less than half an hour, and then I'll be interviewing Hexen, which I don't know if you guys have seen the other two interviews, but if you haven't, please go back and watch them. They were both really great. Steven was the first interview, and then Shauna was the second one, and they both did fabulously, and we found out so much more about them than we didn't know before. And they both just were wonderful, really wonderful. And Hexen was so cute. He's like nervous, and I'm like, nervous? It's just me. Like, we talk every day. What's the issue? So it's going to be a good interview. Joe, hi. I miss you, Joe. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Joe the Tarot Guy. I love his channel. You guys check out his channel too. I know there's so many channels, but I'm telling you, I love Joe the Tarot Guy. You are awesome. So half an hour, and I will be back on with Hexen's Spotlight interview. So I hope you join me then. And have a great night. Half an hour.